That's exactly my point. There is no record of substance.
We want to stop short of calling Conway a pretty face.
You can do it on facts. The fact is, what is his record?
Log on to The Rural Democrat. That's theruraldemocrat.typepad.com. He has done some great things with cybercrime. He is absolutely a proactive Attorney General. He is not a lame duck Attorney General. I think, first of all, the biggest hit will be that so-called head fake that was attempted by Conway, Yarmouth, Chandler, and Bashir. That will hurt him in Cole counties. Conway is certainly no lame duck.
But are those activities new initiatives, or are they initiatives that were begun by his predecessor?
Most of those initiatives were campaign issues. Conway is smart. Conway is not a dummy.
He's politically savvy. That's correct.
But what we need
my only point is that he has not defined himself yet.
No. I will agree that he has not defined himself. Monjardo has been on the record for the last, really, a decade, defining himself and defining what he fights for. I think it was Senate Bill 245 that went to ballot that banned gay marriage in Kentucky. 75% of Kentuckians agreed with that, to ban gay marriage. Do you feel that issue would hurt or help Monjardo in any way? Let's take time out and talk about one of my passions, Indian rights. The Ridgetop Band of Shawnee and the Kentucky Native American Indian Council have fought for years for Indian rights. If you want to get involved in one of those two groups or both of those groups. If they need some help, volunteer your time. Visit www.ridgetopshawnee.com and www.knaic.com and find out how you can do more.
Kentucky's conservative in general. It could be an issue unless something else trumps higher, which right now, if everything stays the same like it's supposed to for a year and a half, the economy will trump those issues.
I totally agree. I think Conway would be foolish to attach himself to that because basically, right, wrong, or indifferent, 75% of voting Kentuckians, voted to ban gay marriage in Kentucky. So Conway will not in any way infuriate 75% of voting Kentuckians. In that regard, I don't think it's going to be used as a wedge issue in a primary. It would be foolish for Conway to use it as a wedge issue. Ready to play some bingo?
Come and play at Native Pride Bingo. We game Friday and Saturday night. We're located off American Greeting Road in Corbin.
That's Native Pride Bingo in Corbin, Kentucky. What is Eastern Kentucky focused on now? What are we focused on at this point in time?
I believe that Eastern Kentucky is focused on getting more opportunities. That we have been like stepchildren over the recent decades, and we have not had opportunities when we have produced. We'll go back to coal. When we produced enormous amounts of coal severance tax, but far less than 50% of it comes back to our counties.
I think do you think that the coal counties should get more of a percentage?
Yes, a true 50% would be a good start, which is what it was supposed to have been since the Patton era.
So the General Assembly, in your eyes, either by allocating coal severance monies, putting them into bonds for any particular project, sewer or water, is that eating up that 50% that was promised?
Well, yes. When they take their projects dollars off the top before anything else is calculated, then the 50% is not a true 50%.
I understand completely. Coal severance in general, do you agree with the new setup I know it used to be called the Governor's Office of Local Development, that a lot of projects are available through, I guess it's still grants through that office that's available to the counties. Does it still work that way?
It's a process that you can title it grants if you wish. It's really the Department of Local Government has to control that money to make sure that it goes through proper scrutiny. Somebody has to have oversight. I don't disagree with that process.
But most of the legislators do, correct?
Most of the legislators would rather that the items would be line items that each county or each representative would wish to spend it on, or a senator, and that it goes straight through, the check is written, and move on.
Preview.
There was a time when it was done that way, but as a judge executive, there's difficulties when you do that. We, as the judge executive's office, must put in quarterly reports on every project. And we cannot put project quarterly reports together if we don't have the right information and we're not involved intricately in the process.
I think the co-severance issue in Kentucky it's a complex issue. When you stand politically, in the corner of coal, which we do, we stand with coal. How do you feel about the national political war on coal? That this is something that the media has not acknowledged.
I do not understand that. When Bank of America declares war on coal, and when some of our senators and representatives severely chastise coal, I think there's an overall lack of